Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at Rangiin. This is a physically modeled virtual sitar. You play this by, I'm going to play this with my fingers, but you can hook it up to a MIDI keyboard as well, which I'll show you. I've got that already hooked up here in AUM. But what you do is you hold the note here and you flick down just like you would be flicking a string. So I've just literally just touched this and flicked down like that, but it's much better with your finger. To slide to another note, you just flick down and hold, so like this. Right? These little ones in between, these are your off-key notes. So at the moment, if I open the menu here, which is very cool, you'll see that we are in harmonic minor, but you have all these other scales as well. All right, so you can change to any of these you like as natural. Let's change to natural minor. Then you have your instruments. Now, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the initial version may be free. I'm not sure. But there will be an in-app purchase, like a pro version, and you get these extra instruments as well. So you get Sarada, Tempora, Rudra Veena, Vichitra Veena, Saravati Veena, and an electric Veena as well. So just for now, let's just carry on with the sitar. So if I play my MIDI keyboard, you'll see here that it works the same way. If I hold a D and slide to an A, or hold a D and just pluck an A, like that, cool, eh? Now these here are your drone strings, so if I like, and then you have the sympathetic resonance strings as well. Now, apparently, normally the sympathetic resonance strings, you don't play them, but you can see that if I play a note, you'll see they light up in sympathetic resonance. On a sitar, I think they're there, but you don't really play them because, and depending on what you play, these will, vibrate well, they'll resonate in sympathy with the chord or note you're playing. These down the left-hand side here, these are your drone strings. So you can just kind of strum them and play the rest of it. Lovely. Now, something else about the touch keyboard. If I, like I said before, if I flick a note, I pluck this. In fact, let's change the scale because I can't read this properly. So let's go with the notes here and go with absolute notes. And you'll see that we're in kind of Western letters. So this C, if I hit this C and glide to another note, if I pluck the C and pluck the D, sorry, they'll be separate notes. If I pluck the C again and pluck the F, separate notes, but I can glide to any other note. But not like this. If I pluck a C and then just hold another note like this, I'll pluck this C, hold this F. See how it just quickly glides up to it. Now I can do this really cool. If I pluck this F here at the top, and I then just hold, pluck, let go, and then hold the C, so it glides right up really fast, and I can do the same going in the other way. So plucking this C here, and glide to that F up there. Any note anywhere you like. I like it. And of course, your sympathetic notes will change. If I change out the scale, of course, let's change it to something like this one, and our notes will have now, obviously, the more you play with Rangiin, you'll get more proficient at being at playing it. Like any instrument, it needs practice. But like I said, you can, of course, cheat a little bit and use a MIDI keyboard like I am. It does sound more realistic though if I'm going to go back to playing the screen. So gestures play a big part in this. Let us run through the other instruments before I go. So we have a sarod as well. So let's see. Same playing technique. I'm going to go back to a scale like a harmonic minor, which is a bit better. So that's your sarod. You also have a tempora. Now, this one, you'll notice that the keyboard here is all blue. So these are all drone strings, but this is cool. If I go back to my main screen here, I only have 4. And all I can do is pluck them. But look, if I play my MIDI keyboard now, I've got access to the whole blinking keyboard, and I can get some really, really very cool kind of psychedelic stuff going on. It's just absolute, it's just fab. I really like that. Then you have the AUv3 with a couple of changes down here to the drone strings. So I'm going to go. I don't need to do that actually. Let's just do the. I'm sure if you know or aware of the instruments, you'll know more. Okay, then this one, the AUv3. And of course, you have the sympathetic resonance. It's really enjoyable just sitting there with your iPad on your lap, just playing it, and put some reverb on it or something, you know, and you get some big, nice, cool sort of kind of washes. Let's do that, shall we? Let's put actually, before I put a reverb on, let me show you the other instruments as well. Last but not least, we have the electric Vina. Very nice. And language, and you've got, like, you can rename notes. If we look at this one, for example, and go in, you see all the notes have changed. So if you're familiar with this, or you can play all this stuff, then this is going to be really nice for you to play, of course. Let's just go in and put on a black hole reverb. So black hole. So this should be fun. I'll put a huge one on. Guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. You know, strike the like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'm going to increase the modulation depth as well, but decrease the rate, because that sounds really nice. Yeah, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, this is like a physically modeled sitar. It's very accurate. So I like this kind of thing, of course, because it's, you know, it sounds great. Let's give this a bit more volume. I'm going to play this for a minute or so, and I will see you later. Ta-da. Oh, look, I've gone past me limiter. See you later, guys. Ta-da.